Craving biscuits and gravy, but not all the carbs? Well, these Copycat Cracker Barrel biscuits and sausage gravy do the trick without all the guilt. Full flavor, ready to go. Welcome to our kitchen in Keto with Kenny. So today, that's what we're gonna do. We're going to make some biscuits. Cracker Barrel has buttermilk biscuits, so we're gonna use some other ingredients to kind of catch that set, used all into the keto so that you've got a nice, crispy outside biscuit, soft inside, and some sausage gravy that will just melt your heart. So we're gonna go and get our oven started, 350 degrees, and then we're gonna get our sausage going, and then we're gonna start on our biscuits. So we're gonna do two things at once, hopefully do two things at once. Multitasking is not my sweet spot, but let's get going. Here's your ingredients first. That's what we're gonna do. There is a couple of different things that are not in everybody's kitchen. One of them is going to be Xanthum Gum, and you can get that at Walmart or on Amazon. I've got a link in below, as well as Konjac gum or Glucomannan. So this is the other ingredient. So these are what's going to do to help our biscuits stay soft and fluffy with our Xanthum Gum, and our gravy to thicken up and not just be runny white. So we're going to give it a little bit. So let's get that oven going and get our sausage on right as we can. All right, so we're just gonna take our breakfast sausage, got them in patties, so we're just gonna put them all in there and just start breaking them up. While those are cooking, we'll mix together our biscuits and pre-prep ready for our gravy. I'm gonna get those on. That going. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna take and mix our dry ingredients first. So I've already got a cup of almond flour. We're going to take 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That's what's going to help us to lift again. So because it's keto and it doesn't have the gluten, we've got to add other items to help keep that lift and to give this that flaky, crunchy deliciousness. So those are our 2 teaspoons. We're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of Xanthum Gum. Like I said, got a link in below where you can get that. It's not in everybody's household. Just a little bit does the trick. Mixing it all in. I'm just gonna take a fork and mix all of those dry ingredients just to make sure that they're incorporated among every little bit. All right, seems to be good and mixed. So now we're gonna go ahead and take the next portion of our biscuits. So we are going to take 1 egg, which I've set out and let stay warm, a 1/4 cup of full fat sour cream, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So let's go ahead and get that salt in there. We're gonna mix this in together, and then we're gonna add it to our dry ingredient. But we wanna get this all mixed together first. We don't wanna just dump it all in there. So let's get our sour cream. It's the sour cream that's going to help us with that buttermilk type flavor. Like I said, it's not exactly the same, but it's going to give us just a little bit of that set for the flavor that we're looking for. There we are. And 1 egg. Cross your fingers. Look at that. Beautiful. No shells. Quick little rinse. We're just going to take our fork. I can hear our sausage starting to simmer. There we are. Sour cream, egg, salt, all mixed in together. Now we're just going to mix the two, our wet into our dry. We're looking for a thick batter, so we're not looking for really runny. If it turns out that it's a little runnier, that our sour cream was a little more wet, we can add just a little bit more on our almond flour. Mix this in. So I've already taken a sheet pan and added our parchment paper. So we'll be able to, as soon as this is ready, be able to place these directly onto our pan. And as soon as the oven says it's good to go, we'll get it ready to mix. Let's take a look at our sausage real quick. Smells like breakfast. All right, let's get these biscuits going. Still looks a little wet to me, so I'm going to grab my almond flour. I'm just going to grab a 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to grab my teaspoon. There it is right there. And just sprinkle a little bit more in. I'm gonna go 2 to start off with, because we don't want to go too much and then have to go back the other way. So we just want it to be, there we go. You see how thick that's starting to get? They're not giant biscuits. They're just enough to help you take care of, to stay in ketosis, to keep on track. Gluten-free, sugar-free. There we are. That's what we're looking for right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take our pan. And you can do this one of 2 ways. You can take 2 spoons and kind of do little balls. I like to just get my hands dirty and then wash them afterwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and dampen them. There we are. Just gonna take and divide it into half. And then I'm gonna divide each of those halves into a third. I'm just going to kind of plop them here on my sheet pan. So we don't want to press them down. We want to keep the lift in there as much as we can. So we're just going to take these little bits and just kind of make them a little rounder. And just get every little bit off our fingers. And there's what we've got. That's what's going in the oven. So as soon as the oven is ready, we're going to place that in. Give my hands a little bit of wash. Our sausage seems to be moving along. So we're going to set this back. Double check our sausage. Oh yeah. We'll need this later, as soon as we need to get our sausage off. So now we're going to move on to our gravy. So we're going to do one vital step first, because it is extremely vital to make sure that we do take care of it. So instead of chicken broth, we're going to use a bone broth chicken. So some of the same, just a little bit more protein. Sausage and gravy biscuits have about 25 grams of protein, only about 5 grams of carbs per serving. There's going to be 6 servings, so 1 biscuit is a serving. So we're going to go ahead and go through half a cup of our bone broth. And we're going to take the unique root, the Konjac root. So this link is in the description, also in the recipe area. You need this. This is what works. It is very powerful. So I'm only going to need 1/4 teaspoon again. We're going to make sure that we whisk this up together before we add anything else, because as soon as this hits the heat is when it's going to thicken up, and we don't want it to be chunky and clumps. So we're going to make sure nice and cold. It's room temperature on our broth, so it's not cold, it's not hot, it's just a nice mix. We're going to get it all in together. That's what's going to help thicken as it heats. So we're going to set that aside, double check on our sausage. Almost there on the sausage. Looks like the oven is almost there too. So we're going to cook our biscuits about 10 to 15 minutes, but you want to keep an eye on them, because if you don't and you overcook them, that's what's going to make them dry. And you don't want them dry. We want them to be moist and soft, do a little crunchy on the top. So keep an eye on them, 10 to 15 minutes. All right, next step on our gravy. We are going to take and add 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. I got a full container. Let's make sure we don't spill. There we are. Mix there. It's going to give our gravy a nice creaminess to it. We're going to go ahead and add our ounce of cream cheese. So just a little bit of cream cheese to help thicken it up. Also works great in your cheese sauces. So cream cheese is your friend for keto. Get that all mixed in together. And that sound says our oven is ready. So that's perfect timing. We're going to set this. We are going to go ahead and place our biscuits into the oven. We're going to set our timer for 10 minutes so that we can check on it in 10 minutes. We've got our sausage just about ready. Perfect. So we're going to turn our heat down. We're going to take our sausage. So our sausage is ready. We're going to take a bowl and we're going to scoop out all of our sausage. What we want to do though is leave as much of the sausage goodies in the bottom of this pan. That's what's going to give it extra flavor and help give our gravy just that deliciousness. There we are. So we've got a little bit of crumbs in there. We still got some sausage grease. That fat's what we're looking for. We're just going to put it back on the stove. Tell you what. We're going to go ahead, since it's really hot, set it there. And I'm just going to pour my gravy mix in here. I'm just going to go ahead and mix in all those goodies. Going to warm up. And as it warms, we're going to let it cook for just a little bit before we add our sausage back in there. And then as it cools from off of the stove, it will thicken up also as well because of that konjac powder, that konjac root that we've got. So just giving a little bit more. We're going to put it back up on the medium heat. Oh yeah, that's looking just like Mom's sausage gravy. Yes, my mom would make sausage gravy. We would have sausage and biscuits, also pancakes on Sundays. So this is taking me back home. I know that you talked about the ratatouille events where you see that, you taste it, it just takes you back to your kids, you growing up. Also, when we'd go on vacation, the first stop of the morning would be Cracker Barrel. So we'd get donuts. Kids always wanted pancakes, but mom and dad would get biscuits and gravy. So I see why now. It's really great, hearty, wonderful. So we're gonna go ahead and take our sausage, we're going to add it back to our gravy. Since our gravy is at that consistency where it's almost there, we're just going to take our whisk out and just place our sausage right back in. All that extra fat there. So here's what it looks like. We're just going to start mixing it together. And it is hearty. We use the entire batch of sausage. You don't have to use as much as if you don't want to. We're looking for those full 25 grams of protein in each serving too, so that we can make sure we keep that protein level in as we're ready to go. Oh, looks great for sausage gravy. We're going to set it on for a little bit longer. Give our stovetop a little wipe. We still have 6 minutes, so I'm going to check on our biscuits, and then as soon as they're ready, I'll pull them out. We'll throw some of that sausage gravy on, give it a taste, and see how we did. Perfect timing. 15 minutes, biscuits are ready. So let's get our setup. We're going to go ahead and bring our gravy over that's been on the simmer. See how nice and thick it is. The only thing I can see on my gravy that I would do is I forgot to add a little bit of black pepper. So we're going to go ahead and just add that on top and let that seep in there just a little bit while we grab. Oh yeah, there we are. There we go. All right, let's grab those biscuits out. Look at that, nice and brown on top. Of course, the shapes don't look like biscuits, but they are drop biscuits, is what we're gonna call them. They smell really good. We're gonna go ahead and mix our gravy just a little bit one last time with that pepper. Nice and thick. We're gonna grab us right off the hot pan. We're just gonna take this one right here. Just gonna let you take a look at him right there. I'm gonna go ahead and break him open. Look at that, nice, beautiful. So we're just gonna put some gravy right over the top of him, just like that. Right there, biscuits and gravy. Let's give it a taste and see how we did. Just like, tastes just like. Crispy on the outside on our biscuits. It's got nice soft dough in the center. Our sausage gravy is really nice. Like I said, it's not watery. It's not that giant, thick, carb heavy either. So we've used a little bit of changes to make it nice and stuff. Great filling breakfast. I'm definitely gonna have a couple of these later on. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. If you don't know what you need, hit the subscription, because it notifies you whenever your new recipe, the favorite one coming, turns out. So join us on our journey. Here's to health and happiness. Enjoy.